Welcome back to another episode of the Mind of an Outcast podcast. You already know what's up. It's Isaiah, your host, and I got my boy from the Carolina Park days, from the roaming the streets back in the day. Just homeboy from back in the day.
Shit, we go way back.
What's happening, partner?
Shit, can't call it, bro. Just another day, another dollar, you know?
Already?
Yes, sir.
So, let's catch people up. You've been out in Odessa for a good minute. You just got back to the city.
Yeah, I was out there for a good couple months, came back, had some problems, came back. Now I'm back, bro. You know, trying to get back at it better at life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
So, you know, ain't nothing much to it. Just get back on the ball. What's up with you, though?
Same old, though. Just like you said, life.
Life.
Plenty of it.
Hell yeah.
You know, thank God. And shit, that's pretty much that's the butt of my fucking story. It's just, you know, responsibility, you know, manning up and doing shit, and that's it. That's that.
Hell yeah. That's what it is, bro. You know, you just gotta get on the horse and do your thing, bro.
No, for sure. For sure. What's up? What's new with you since the last time we chopped it up? Because we haven't chopped it up in maybe like a little over a year.
Yeah,
something like
bro.
that.
I mean, like you said, bro, everything's pretty much the same, dog. Feel me? Like, just working and being a father and just trying to be the best at it, you know?
And you got two little girls.
Two now, bro.
Congrats.
I got two now, so, you know, now that we're actually on here, bro, like, I kind of want to touch up on, like I was telling you earlier about, like, I know it's not my shit, but, like, we talk about anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
How do you feel about anxiety? Do you feel it? Do you ever...
Anxiety. I mean, shit.
It's mental, right? It is.
Like there's a whole bunch of just mental shit that we can categorize it to instead of just breaking it down to anxiety in particular. Like, for example, I mean, I've never had a panic attack before, like on a regular basis or whatever. Like, I've had a panic attack once after eating like edibles and shit.
Oh yeah.
And
that happened to me one time. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
It happened to me one time before though. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying like that shit fucked me up. Like, I forgot how to breathe at one point. I was just praying like, God damn, please, I want this shit to stop. This shit is horrible. And that was because I fucking picked the panic attack because, you know, my first time doing edibles, thinking, oh, yeah, I'm big shit, whatever, let me go ahead. And that ended up being the result. But to know what it is and to have experienced it, and then on the flip coin, to hear people have them shits on a daily basis just because of whatever traumatic issues they've gone through in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's something I would have never been able to understand if I hadn't gone through it.
Yeah.
So I definitely developed a new sense of respect for people that say that they're going through shit, or people that say they have a certain disorder, mental disorder.
Yeah. I guess the way I explain my anxiety, bro, it's like, it's almost like like you said, a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you've been knowing me, dog. Like, and I kind of distance myself a lot because it's like, I'm embarrassed because like me, like, I could be cool, like I'm trying to have fun. You feel me? But at the same time, like you saw, like I ain't even gonna be scared to even say it. Like before I got here, like I had one. I had like a little anxiety. You know, I started sweating a little bit. And even right now, like I'm kind of like sweating a little bit, but I'm fighting it because it's like I have to, dog. You feel me? Like I can't be scared of everything just because I know that I got anxiety and I'll start sweating. You know what I'm saying? Some people might not even care that. Like you might be like me. If I saw someone have anxiety and they start sweating, I wouldn't even care, bro. I'd be like, it's all good, dog. Like, you know, be yourself. Like, if you sweat, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, turn on the fan if you feel better. You know what I'm saying? And, and then, like you say, some people won't understand it because it's like they've never had that how do you say it? Like, that traumatic, you know, something traumatic happened to them or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's crazy, bro. It's hella crazy. It stops you from having a lot of fun. It's for 10 years, it stopped me from having fun.
And like the fucked up part is, on top of having something, is not being able to identify it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have a serious fucking mental disorder and not know what it is and just brush it off like you had a bad day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just buried there because you never, there's no awareness about it. Well, there wasn't awareness about it back then like there is nowadays. Thankfully, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of fucking resources and you know, websites and sources you can look up to, you know, educate yourself about it. But back then, it was like, you know, for example, if someone didn't know what a fucking panic attack was, they attributed to just like, oh, fuck, what did I eat? Or what did I drink? Or what, you know what I'm saying? Did I inhale some fumes? You know,
some shit,
they go to a whole bunch of shit that, you know, to make sense of it rather than know and understand because they don't, you know, they're ignorant to the fact and not because they choose to be ignorant. There wasn't any education on this shit.
Exactly.
And then when you discover what it is, you're like, oh, fuck. That one time that I remember so clearly, like 10 years ago, you know, just an example for, we were on the court and I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to sit down and I was paranoid and it's like, what the fuck? Now I understand that was a panic attack.
That was a panic attack. Yeah, and it's crazy, bro. Like, there's different levels to the anxiety and shit like that, you know? And it's crazy. It's crazy. But, I mean, even with having anxiety, bro, like, for me, it goes up and down. Like, right now I'm cool, and then it'll come back, and it'll go away. It'll come back, it'll go away. But what I've learned to do is, like, what I'm trying to learn to do is learning to identify it and control it. And it's hard. But it's like, and it's an everyday struggle. Like, for real. And then especially knowing that I got girls now. So it's like, I don't want that to ever affect the fact that being a cool dad or, you know, like father-daughter dances.
No, definitely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's a struggle when it comes to anxiety, bro, and it sucks. But, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, I'll still pull through, you feel me? Like, I pull through today, you feel me? And it's
we
like,
have to.
Yeah, you have to, exactly. And, you know, just hopefully every day you get better at it. You know what I'm saying? Because anxiety is a motherfucker, dog.
I would recommend, like you said, when you identify and you try to find a way to divert it, those are called coping mechanisms. And the more you identify what helps you out in the event of an anxiety attack, in the event of, you know, you not being able to function in society because whatever's going on triggers you or, you know, anything triggers you. There's little things, like I used to just write shit down and, you know.
Like a journal.
Exactly.
I have one of those.
And like with me, you know, it would be in the form of rhymes. Like I have notebooks and notebooks of shit that I've written, like songs, but I never intended on recording them or putting them on, you know what I'm saying? I just wrote them down because it made me feel good.
It made you feel good, yeah.
You know,
exactly.
it was a weight off my shoulders when I was able to write this shit down in my own way, express it, and it's like, okay, cool, that's one less thing I have to worry about.
Yeah, and everyone finds ways to like deal with it, you know. And for me, I mean, you know, back in the day, dog, like we were heavy on the smoking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was one of my ways to cope with it because, you know, you get high and it's hella fun, dog. You know, you're just like, man, fuck it, whatever. You know,
with the homies cracking jokes is...
Hell yeah, and it goes away. You feel me?
Yeah.
But learning to do it soberly, that's where it's hard, bro, because you actually have to face the reality of like, fuck, how am I gonna do it without
smoking?
This?
In my opinion, is a Band-Aid solution to the shit. Because what the fuck are you gonna do the day when there's a drought in the hood and you can't get your hands on something?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So like, you have to find a way to deal with it, and I think.
And like, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, not only droughts, but like in our scenarios, being on probation for an extended amount of fucking time where we can't smoke.
Hell no.
We're trying to do better. We're not gonna risk a few fucking minutes of anxiety relief to come out dirty and then to
go over to jail. And I think that's another thing too, bro, that caused my anxiety. Because, you know, I mean, I did my little time, whatever. But, you know, they don't give a damn. When you're in there, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know, I don't know, you know, the process, like the holding tanks, the process, you know what I'm saying? Like, they take forever, bro. And then, you know, being in there, it's just like, not that I'm scared to be in there, because I don't give a damn, bro. You feel me? Like, we seen worse shit in the hood. So it's like, it's just being in there, just the way shit works, and it just gives you anxiety, because you're just like, damn, like, what the fuck? They're taking forever to do this, they're taking forever to do that. So I think that had a lot to do with it too, because being so mentally for 10 years that I was on probation, fucking up, like it just fucks with you. You're just like, man, fuck, dog. Like,
Essentially, that's a fucking deprivation tank, dog. When you're in there, you have nothing to feed on but your fucking mind. You know, and then on top of that, if you're affiliated on the outside, and you go in there, and then you got to worry about enemies on the inside, that just adds to you're already on edge as it is.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be on edge regardless, because I didn't mean to cut you off. Like, you're in there, bro. Anything at any time can pop off, and it's never gonna be a smooth ride, dog. It wasn't a smooth ride for me ever.
And then you have to adjust to their fucking standard of living. They wake you up at 3, 4 in the morning for Platon. You're not used to waking up at 3, 4 in the morning to eat fucking breakfast.
Hell, I hated that shit, bro. I used to hate that shit. Like, you were comfortably asleep and shit, and then like the speaker goes on, and then they want to be all like ta 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 ta, knocking on the speaker like Platon, like, you know. You're just like, man, hell no.
Half asleep eating fucked up as oatmeal. Just,
watered down oatmeal.
all right, man, I'm going back to sleep.
The best thing was probably just the the milk, and then once you get to the annex, they have
Fucking sugarless Kool-Aids and shit.
the SpongeBob. Did you ever get the original SpongeBob? It was like a big ass like sponge cake and shit.
Nah.
It's self-explanatory. Like, it looked like SpongeBob. It was a big ass square like that for, and that was probably like the best thing that was for the morning. But fuck that, bro. I love my freedom though. You know what I'm saying?
But that could have attributed to a lot of shit because you were in there for more than a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you had to develop a route. That's coping to your new environment. It's temporary environment, but you still have to cope and adjust to it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to find a way to keep your fucking sanity in there. Like, for example, there was a dude I met in there, and remember he devised a little game of fucking shuffleboard for the homies. Like, I don't know if you know what shuffleboard is. It's a shit that, you know, rich people play on yachts and shit. It's a triangle on the floor, and it's divided up to, you know, point systems. Like the very top of the pyramid, if you land your little disc in there, it's 10 points. And then the points get lower and lower the bigger the chunks are. But he drew a big-ass triangle on the floor, and we would use the checker pieces.
Slide. Yeah, I experienced that, but I experienced it with the Coke top.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I experienced it, and then you're on one side of the room, and then they do it like on the other side of the room, and there you are trying to like slide that motherfucker, try to get it in there and shit. Yeah, I experienced that, bro. I seen people save up bread to make dominoes, dice, and it works. It's like
the creativity in there is fucking
to 1,000.
Yeah, dog. And that's the good thing is that like you get fucking tank mates that, you know, they find a way to be recreational with the time instead of just, you know what I'm saying, on some pleito shit.
Yeah.
And then if you can pass the time during the day doing something recreational, if you're lucky enough, like I was lucky enough to get some cellies that we were all just on the same level mentally as far as like
doing your time and getting out.
Yeah. Let's just, you know, we have a good system here. I got to take a shit. Just leave,
you know what it is.
Leave the fucking house. Let me do my thing. You know, I'm respectful. I'm mindful of the manners too. Let me do my shit. Do my fucking daily regimen. You're out the way. You do yours. I'm out the way. Keep it pushing.
Yep.
Don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. And everything's smooth.
I landed. See, when I was in the county, I landed like in a weird tank where everyone's like coming off their high, like nadas and budas and like, you know, some heavy shit.
Yeah.
I was there for like a day, bro. I was up there for a day, and I caught chain straight to the annex. I got there, and I was in, I think it was A unit or B unit, something like that. I don't know what it was. They ended up switching us, though, because they're going to use that tank for federal or trustees or something like that. I landed in a tank where it was next to the tangos. But there was hella fucking tangos in the tank that I was in. I guess they were able to get by and not, how do you say it? Like, when they put you in the system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one time, oh, bro, it was a crazy ass story. So, that, you know how it goes like this. There's 4 rooms. Each room gets the TV for 3 days. But you gotta clean like the outside, like like the living room area. You know what I'm saying? Like
the lasha.
The latcha, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And they get the rooms for 3 days, and so on the next room, so on the next room, and they get whatever room cleans and all that gets control of the TV. One time, these two cellies, they were watching all day, bro. He was watching like the news, and one of the sellers was like, "Hey, bro, like fuck that, like let's change it. We've been watching the news all day, like what the hell?"
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up arguing, bro. They ended up duking it out. The younger guy, he ended up getting his ass beat. He didn't like it. He's like, "Man, fuck that, let's go again." And the other guy was like, "Nah, fool, like I beat your ass already. Like take your shit like a man, and that's it."
Yeah.
Then the next thing you know, like 5 tangos, 6 tangos were like grouping up, like what's up, like da da da. We didn't. None of them liked it, bro. None of them liked it. This man had gone upstairs to just chill. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, you see all fucking 7 heads go upstairs, fool, like going towards him. He recognized it. He jumped from the top of the fucking tier to the bottom, bro. He landed like this far from like the bottom fucking table. There was one downstairs. When they were all up there, one was downstairs. So when he landed right in front of the other tango. And then, bing, bing, that started checking his ass, bro. And then everyone came down running fast. It looked like a fucking cartoon, bro, because they were all marching up upstairs trying to fuck his ass up. And then they all started marching downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked him up, bro. They fucked him up, bro. Like, they fucked him up. And they made him press the button. And they fucking took him out, dog. I was like, for a fucking TV, dog?
Yeah.
Like, a TV. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just someone that couldn't take their fucking fade.
Exactly. And it sucks because as a man, you would have told them fools like, nah, like, it was my shit. It has nothing to do with gangs.
And then like our generation, win, lose, as long as you squabble, you know.
And if you don't like it.
That's respect.
Yeah. And if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? And if both of you are still down, squabble up again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Till it stops, till you're like, oh, fuck it, that's it.
And then, like the way I was raised, I would give my hand to, you know what I'm saying, whoever. If I fuck them up, I'll still reach out like, you know what, bro, respect.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
You got down. You didn't bitch out. You can't be like, nah.
And same thing with me. If I lost and the motherfucker put his hand out, all right, cool, respect, bro. Because you're man enough to be like, you know what, okay, cool. We're from the old school like that where it's, I can respect the fact that you got down with me. But you know what? We settled our differences right now. Y ahí se muere. Like,
yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just after our generation, bro. Like, and even anywhere, I'm pretty sure I can vouch for it. Like anywhere, like not just Texas or anything, bro. Like nowadays, it's just like motherfuckers is just quick to grab a gun, dog.
They've been on that shit though, dog. I mean, again, you know me. Thankfully, I never had to pull my shit out because of fear for my life. I had my shit just because there was even crazier motherfuckers that had their shit who didn't like to fight. Me, I'll squabble with anyone at any time. I don't care. But there's motherfuckers that like that one fool. They don't like to lose.
They hate it, bro. And then right away they want to run to the gun. There's been times, bro, where I was even on probation and I'd be kicking it with you and
Look, we don't want to say no incriminating shit, but we
know
what it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like kind of trying to keep it cool. Like,
Yeah.
I think one time we had gone to the gym. I believe one time, bro, I picked you up and went to go to the gym and shit. Like, hey, nigga, I'm still on probation. Like,
I had to ask you, hey, bro, is it? No disrespect.
Nah, nigga. I asked you. I was like, hey, bro. You piece of, you're like, nah, bro, you're good. Not today. I don't even know if it's true or not, nigga, but it was like, yo, because of the fact that I had been in and out of jail, bro, and I was already tired, and I was just trying to finish probation. Because you know me out of anything, bro, like, I'm always fucking down for anything, bro.
Yeah.
But it gets to a certain point where it's like, it gets old.
The very last time, you know, knock on wood,
right,
was 2016 for me. And that was when I got out that summer and I got my kids for the first time. I held my kids and I didn't let them go, dog. I was like, I've been in and out of jail since I was 12 years old.
It gets old, dog.
Not that it gets old, but it's like, for what?
Well,
the fuck did I go to jail for?
What for?
Over some pride shit? Over some respect shit? Over some shit that, you know, motherfuckers, I'm never going to run into them again. And the respect that they said they had for me, where the fuck? Man, that's all bullshit, bro.
All bullshit.
When you're young, of course, no one could tell you that. You're never gonna. That mentality you have as a youngster,
You don't want to hear
respect
it.
is everything.
Yeah, as a youngster it is, but you know, like I said, you get to a point, like you say, like what for? But that's just because it's the maturity in us, bro. Like we mature off of the bullshit that we've been through, and it's like it gets old. You feel me? And it's like
Definitely.
And I've been locked up with some people, bro, that have kids, and it's like they enjoy being locked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like how many kids you got? And I didn't have no kids at the time, right? When I was locked up, I hear motherfuckers talk about, man, my kids, my boys, my girls, and I was just like, dog, like how can you be comfortable sitting in here knowing you got kids out there? Like, I mean, I know shit happens sometimes, but it's like, fuck no, bro. Like,
You go to jail for parking tickets. It's understandable, bro. Some motherfuckers don't have money to pay parking tickets. Some motherfuckers, shit happens. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time. Some asshole police decides to make quota. Let me write this motherfucker a few tickets.
yeah,
There's that's why I'm saying there's some asshole cops, because I ran into a gang of fucking dope ass cops that, damn man, you're on probation. What the fuck you doing? Hey man, it's just, you know what, officer? No fucking excuses, nothing. Do what you got to do, man. I'm gonna take whatever, like a man. Just nah, bro. Just get. I'm giving you a warning. Get the fuck out of here.
get the fuck out of here.
Don't let me catch you with that. Say less.
Say less.
And there's other cops out there. You're really trying to do good, and you're on some good vibe shit.
And they're just like,
Hey man, oh, I can't tell if your tail light's working. It looks kind of jittery. Let me write you a citation. If it really works, you can get the ticket dismissed, but I need to write. Man, fuck you.
hey, and just to say, I don't know if I can say this on your shit, but fuck the police, nigga.
Fuck some of you police.
Some of you police and probation officers, because I've had some cool probation officers, but the last one I got, fuck that fool. You know what I'm saying? But
That just shows like the amount of growth I have with me, because I'm like, fuck some police.
yeah, and you're
The
right.
dirty motherfuckers that are really out, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you guys, man.
Yeah, you're right. I said fuck the police, but I really meant like he said like some of y'all, because I've gotten pulled over, bro, and it's fucked up because it's like some people, like the last time I got pulled over, it was like it was a gang unit, and I'm just like, the gang unit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
why? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Because the car that I got, you know, the Charger and shit, like for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And then they didn't really do much, but before that, I got pulled over. It's like he pulled me out. He's let me see your tattoos. Oh, you know, I got the Chicago Bull on my leg, and that's somehow affiliated. I never knew.
Yeah, it's definitely affiliated.
So it's like when I was in jail, actually, I didn't know it was affiliated, but I didn't care because it's like I don't do anything. So they would always tell me, make sure you break the horn. I'm not gonna break no horn, dog. Like I don't bang anything. But you know, funny story though, dog. Like out of all that shit, like not to like switch shit. Like I remember when I got out, and I think I was kicking it with you one time, bro. And like you had hooked me up with the fucking. Yeah, I hooked me up with some CBD. I don't know if I ever told you that story. You had hooked me up with a bag of.
Yeah.
Remember?
Uh-huh.
I was smoking it or whatever. I had barely got out probably like a week prior to that. And nigga, tell me why I got pulled over coming this way from Trowbridge. I got pulled over and I got taken in for that. I don't know if I told you. I got taken in for that, bro.
What?
Yes. I was like, bro.
Ultimately, they couldn't charge you, right?
I don't think they could have charged me, but I think he was just being a dick because of the fact that I was on probation. It was in my possession. And I was still cool about it, bro. He's like, you got anything in the car I need to know about? Like, fuck. I was like, it was tough because I was like, liar. And I was like, well, yeah, I got some shit. I got some CBD. He found it. He's like, all right, cool. And he arrested me because I was on probation and I had the CBD. I was like, bro, but it's CBD though, dog.
It's perfectly legal.
It's perfectly legal, dog. Like he said, he's like, well, my partner tested it out and it's marijuana. I was like,
Man, that motherfucker.
It's marijuana, idiot. It's just fucking legal. You feel me?
Yeah.
And bro, he searched my car, and at that time I had left it to my ex before this one, and she had partied or whatever for it. She had bags, like her personal bags.
Yeah.
And I guess she had like a bag of some fucking, you know, some white. But it was perfectly like gone.
Yeah. It's just paraphernalia.
Yeah, and he literally told me, I wish there was some shit in there. He's like, I would have charged your ass with that shit. I looked at him like, why would you wish that on me, dog? Like, I'm on probation. Like,
no, yeah, for sure.
You feel me? And he's like, he's like, there wasn't enough in there to try to test it. He's like, so you got lucky.
Dog. And these are the motherfuckers in charge of patrolling our streets to keep us safe.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Saying
have
that
the
shit.
authority to fucking shoot us. They
And
have the authority to detain us and throw us in jail.
Yeah, and it's bullshit, bro. Because as is, bro, like you want to be respectful as much as you can, regardless. Like you said, there's some.
I'm not.
I'd be cool, bro. I can put over like, what's going on, sir? Like, you know, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. But once I see you start being a dick, I'm just kind of like,
I give what I get.
Yeah.
A motherfucker comes over here. Hey, what's up, bro? Everything cool? You know, you got your license? Yeah, I got everything. All right, man. The only reason I pulled you over is for whoop de whoop. All right, hey, man, well, I didn't do that, but if that's how you feel, then you know, let's do what we got to do. You know what? No, it's cool. I'll let you out with a warning. Cool. Other scenario. Hey, man, give me your license. What? I ain't giving you shit.
like,
Whoa, why the fuck you pull me over? Don't worry about why I pulled you over. I ain't giving you shit, homie. And I'll talk to him straight up like that. I'll tell him if I get that type of energy and I get that type of disrespect blatantly to my face, I'll tell him, fuck you. I got a lawyer. What's up? Oh, well, we don't need to take... No, fuck that. If you want to be disrespectful, if you want to be a fucking asshole, I could return that same energy, bro. I'm not here to fuck your day up, just like I know you're not here to fuck my day up. You're here to do your job. I got a job to go do to provide for my family just like you do, man. But don't fucking forget, you're human. You're just a man. You bleed just like I bleed. You know what I'm saying? When you take off that fucking clown suit, what are you? Another person walking the street. Another innocent bystander. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
But again, I try to divert from that fucking type of energy because you keep that shit for so long. And eventually, you're going to get one of those cops that's having a bad day. It's going to make you have a bad day. And that energy is going to blow up out of nowhere. And it's going to turn into some shit that didn't have to be.
Yeah, exactly. And they feel like that, bro, because like you said, they're like, you know, the authority or whatever. But man,
like the main reason I have an issue with cops, there's this one bitch that came out on what is that, Live PD shit?
Yeah, is it the one where
I'm not gonna say, you know who it is though.
I think I know who it is.
Yeah, she lights complected. She's come out in multiple episodes. Fuck that bitch. My ex showed up to my apartment like 2017, I told you about this. Kicking in my fucking door with her boyfriend. Trying to get my boys. Because she felt she wanted them back. She wanted to be a mom again. She got tired of playing house. And it was rightfully my summer month visitation. But I had them all of June. I'm only supposed to get them for 1 month. It was like July 1st or 2nd. And I already had them all of June. So she comes over here with some balls trying to play mom and shit. Talking about, oh, hey, I want to get my kids. I miss my kids. Bitch, you were just over here playing, man, go fucking play house somewhere. We're chilling over here. So her and her dude come over here, try to break down my door. My kids are over here the whole time, mind you, dog. That happens. I call the cops. And she calls the cops. Only difference is she has a fucking sob story. And she brings up my criminal history with the fucking cops. And this bitch, the lady cop bitch, of course she empathizes with the fucking mom. Oh, that's kind of messed up that you don't let her see the kids. Bitch, what? First of all, she left the kids with me. All right? Like, and she's over here doing her little fucking crocodile tears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm over here with busted fucking damage to my property. My kids are traumatized seeing all this shit. Got glass all over my fucking house and my kids are walking around barefoot in my house. Oh, no, you're not worried about them. You're not worried. Fuck me, right? Because I'm a dad. And because I'm a criminal.
Yeah, because you're a guy and you're a criminal, dog. Like, that's...
And she never got arrested. Her or that motherfucker never got arrested.
They didn't even tell them anything?
They got a citation for criminal mischief. I got so heated, dog, because they tried to tell me to calm down.
I mean, how could you?
I told them, motherfucker, if the roles were reversed and I went to her house with my girl and I knocked down their fucking door, causing a scene and shit.
You'd be in cuffs.
I'd be thrown under the fucking jail.
At that. And it's fucked up, right? It's fucked up.
They would have called SWAT, motherfucking what the fuck are they called? The National Guard and shit.
All that, bro. R&B, bro. I give it to you, bro. Hands down, bro. Because it's like to go through that, like with your baby mama. There's a lot of baby mamas out there, bro, that are fucking petty, bro. Petty.
And like I don't want to make this like a battle of the sexes.
Right.
Each one of us are fucked up in our own way. I'm no fucking saint. You're no saint.
Yeah, exactly.
Your BM's no saint. My BM's no saint. Everyone's fucked up. But there comes a point in time where it's like, bro, okay, we both have to cut this shit out because it's not benefiting anybody at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
But if one person in particular wants to keep fucking going,
it just makes it hard.
It is hard, especially when you have to be the bigger fucking person.
That right there is an ego fucking. That shit hurts your ego. And let me tell you why. Because it's like I was telling you earlier, bro, everything that was going on and shit, like, but it's like I can't do anything, bro. Like I can't block her. I can't do anything, bro.
You can though, dog.
I can, but see the thing is that regardless of everything that went on, like she still had the heart to be like, you take the girls. You feel me? And I don't ever want to be like, I don't ever like. It's to this day I it's fuck you, but it's like if the roles were to be reversed, and she blocks me and she's got my girls, I'd be heated, dog.
Okay, I feel you. Because my mind is already set on the dad doesn't get jack shit when he walks away. But, you know, this is one of the rare occasions. You have your girls, thankfully.
Yeah.
So, you have to have that sort of communication because if roles were reversed, you would want to be able to call your girls and talk to your girls.
Exactly.
I feel you on that. But as far as the whole, you don't have to be her friend.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fucking know what she's doing or who she's with or what the fuck she's up to. Like, that's my advice to you as a homeboy. Like, as far back as we go. And you know my story with my BM and the shit I've been through. That's what I'm saying. Like, from experience. I'm not telling you just to...
And I would take it because I know what you've been through. You've told me some shit that I'm just like, bro, like, fuck, that shit's... It's hard. Like,
yeah.
And for me to... I mean, to know what I know, dog, and, like, not act out, it's fucking hard. So, like...
Again, that shows signs of maturity and growth. You said so yourself.
Yeah.
And finding some positive coping skills to resort to instead of acting out. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think we were always in the fucking gym playing ball?
Exactly. Exactly, bro, because we don't want out there being stupid, bro, because it's like, I don't want to be in jail. And to top it off, bro, like I said, like, she ain't even here in El Paso. So it's like, I don't really got to worry about her, like... That's
a bigger W for you.
That's what I'm saying. That if she'll come down and see them or make time for them, like, I'm not going to be the one to be like, you know, hey, you know, make time for your daughters. Because she has another baby daddy that does that, like, with the other two that she's got here. And not to put her on blast on how many kids she's got, right?
Right, we're not saying no names.
Yeah, no, yeah. we ain't saying no names. But she's got kids, dog. You feel me? And with the other two that she has here, she hardly makes time to come see them because she's just too busy trying to take care of the ones that she's got over there. You know what I'm saying? And this fool likes to play fucking victim. He's like, yo, come see the kids. Why don't you, man, come see the kids? And I'm just like, dog, you a fucking man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even, me, myself, I don't even worry if this chick calls my girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she don't, she don't. If she does, then I'll be like, what are they doing? I'll tell her what they're doing and send them a picture. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? I do get the urge, like you say, like you had told me, like, don't worry about it. I do get the urge to be like, what the fuck you doing? Like, who you fucking with? Like, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, why am I gonna worry, dog? You feel me? Like, why?
You have to stop stressing about shit you have no control over.
Yeah.
That's something a wise man told me that I've taken into account and has been a big part of my life since I heard that. Once you let that shit go, the chains, the shackles, all that shit, it's gone. And you're fucking free, dog. Like, with my BM, shit, that shit was always looking in the back of my mind. Not just because of her, but, like, she has my kid. And I get you want to be running around the streets and shit, cool, by all means, but don't leave my kid with just anybody, bro. Like, I don't give go do your thing. Leave them with me. Shit. For a week at a time. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, which is better, right?
And also, dog, you have to be able to cut your losses and shit. Like how you said, I commend you and I respect you for what you did because I did the same thing. I left them everything and I went out on my own. It's like, fuck it. I got to start from scratch again. That's what I got to do.
Yeah.
But you can't ever say, I didn't leave you with shit.
Exactly. And
I really didn't have to, but I chose to.
Yeah. And that's where I feel, bro, because at the end of the day, like I said, I left her the fucking Tahoe, which since I got it, I knew it was gonna be for her because it's like she's got more kids, bro, and I got my Charger, which is cool because I only got 2. Mm-hmm. You know, I left her I could have really called the landlord and be like, hey, look, listen, we're divorcing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna break the lease and put it back on the market. But I said I'm gonna leave it to her. She's got the kids, and she don't have to stress about looking for a new place. The truck, stay with it. That way you don't have to worry about a ride, any of that. But at the end of the day, bro, like, it's like you say, like, you just like, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got to take a fucking L.
Yeah, and the thing is what makes it even more better, bro, is that taking your loss like a man.
Exactly.
I acted out of line that one time that I was telling you about that I rolled up on it and all that shit. Mm-hmm. I took an L, but after that day, I said, fuck it. Like, it's still in my mind, and it gets me down, but it's like, you gotta learn how to take your L's like a man, dog. Mm-hmm. Take that shit in the chin and just keep it pushing, bro. Because at the end of the day, the bigger picture is I got my girls.
Yeah.
And for any dad, bro,
that's the biggest fucking W you could have.
That's what I'm saying. And for any dad that doesn't got it, like how, for example, how I have it, where it's like the mom is like, you take the girls because they'll be in better care because they'll get all the attention that they need. And over there, she was like just working 24/7, bro, like just working. Yeah. And she just goes home, picks up the kids, make food whenever she can because now she's just in a rush and go to work. And the kids are mostly by themselves at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So they're basically almost like raising themselves. Yeah. So it sucks, but at the end of the day, that's what a single mother has to do to provide for her kids. You feel me? So I salute her for that. But
just handling responsibility.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my outtake. As a mother of 5 kids, like, your last thing should be worried about partying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Worry about what your next move is going to be so that you're able to have money to provide for your kids and shit like that. Yeah. And for in this case, it's like she's not mentally there. But at the end of the day, that's another rollo.
Honestly, though, who is mentally there though nowadays? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's fair to put like that on her, because honestly, I don't feel anyone has their mind right. Well, in a sense, because everyone goes through certain shit, that especially battles that we go through silently. We don't tell anyone about.
Yeah. And I'm not taking it away from her because I know her. I know what she's gone through. And, like, so I'm not saying it in a sense of, like, how do I say it? Like, oh, she's saying she's going through some shit and, you know, she used to party. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This breakup could have really fucked her up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit that she's gone through. Because we talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still keep communication. We talk about what happened and you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like I'm going through the same shit, and I'm handling it. I think I'm handling it more better. Meaning, like, I'm not out there fucking partying. I'm not out there fucking with these joints. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My responsibility are my girls. Mm-hmm. That's. I guess that's what I'm trying to get her to understand. Like, your worries should be your kids. Like, we all.
Again, though, that falls into the word stressing about what you have no control over. You can't stress and control and try to just be adamant about telling her, hey, bro, you need to focus on that. No. Yeah. Because it's ultimately going to be her decision whether she wants to do it for herself and for her kids.
And you're right.
And again, I'm saying this from experience, not just because I heard it. I went through it. You have to work on your fucking mental stability, especially after, you know, a breakup from someone you thought was going to be significant in your future. Right. You know, you have to readjust and rewire yourself to, nope, single daddy mode. These are the responsibilities I have to cover. These are the things I have to endure now. These are the new responsibilities, the new fucking struggles I'm going to have to go through. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do with childcare? What am I going to do about income? What am I going to do about daycare?
Yeah. You really ain't got no time to be like.
And that's just the fucking
basics.
time and financial aspect of it. We're not even talking about the psychological part of it. It's like, well, fuck, I'm busy paying the bills, making money, making sure they're taken care of, but how am I taking care of myself?
Yeah, and that's where it's at, bro. Because you're just so caught up on making sure that you're doing everything you gotta do as a father.
Mm-hmm.
So you really ain't got no time, and that's what sucks because you really got no time for yourself because the bigger picture, the bigger responsibility is being the father.
Yeah, and
making sure that they see nothing's wrong with dad. Make sure that they know that they're well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really got no me time. You know what I'm saying? That me time,
sure.
that me time shit is really like to me out the door.
Oh me? Yeah, no, definitely.
Is it good? Is it good to have me time? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like that's why you got your parents. Cause I salute my parents. Cause my parents, I be trying to fight for them, bro. Like I be fighting for my kids because they always want to take them from me. Like we're gonna take them here, we're gonna take them here, we're gonna take them here. I'm just like, hey, motherfucker, like let me spend time with my kids.
Utilize that though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So like, I know if I wanted to go out, it wouldn't be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But see,
rather than go out there, like you said,
it being exactly, I'd rather know that I'm being a good dad and make sure that my shit's taken care of before I even think about stepping out. Once I step out, it's because I know that I got everything in line and everything is sailing smooth.
Yeah.
Rather than a breakup, start going out, start bullshitting, and start wasting money, knowing that the girls are gonna need diapers, clothes. My girls start school soon, so they're gonna need shit for school.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's a royal, bro, and it's been tough, but at the end of the day, like the best outcome, like you said, the best shit that came out of it was the fact that I got my girls.
Definitely.
And that's the biggest W ever, bro, because there's a lot of fathers out there that don't have that, or they gotta go through the court system, or they gotta.
There's a line of motherfuckers that each have it worse than the person behind them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just progressively gets worse and worse and worse.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers that don't have, they have family support, but the BM doesn't let them see their kids. So they have nothing but free time. What they do with that free time can fuck them. It can hurt them, help them, or hurt them. There's other people, like in your situation, thankfully, which, again, you're blessed for that.
Hell yeah.
You have your girls, shit, which I applaud.
Hell yeah.
And you have family support. That's, they, hand in hand, dog, I'll fuck you up myself if you don't get your shit together because you have every opportunity, you have every helping hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I know you could do it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, and that's the thing about that, bro. Like, as single fathers, gotta start, you know, motivating each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, like, man, it's new to me because I've always heard of single mothers, but it's rare to hear like single fathers.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when I hear single fathers, it's like, bro. Like,
well, I mean, there's single fathers, but then there's the single fathers that have their kids.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's some that have their kids exactly. You feel me? So it's like, you know, it's a road to cross, but when you get there, bro, it's like shit. You know, you gotta handle what you gotta handle, bro.
You just take everything, fucking head first, dog. Just with no fucking fear.
You have to, yeah. And that's where I'm learning. That's where I'm getting at, bro, because it's so new to me. Like I have my worries. Like, man, am I gonna be good enough? Am I gonna be able to be the father that they need? Am I gonna be able to do this? That what comes with it.
Yeah,
what comes
absolutely.
With it. You know what I'm saying? And personally, myself, I'm confident that I know I got it. But there's always that you know what I'm saying? Like, there's that worry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
substitute that worry with reassurance. Like, again, anytime I would have those thoughts. Anytime I would have doubts, anytime I would have those fears, those anxieties, I just reassure myself, like, hey, man, my babies, they can't eat. I tried. They can't eat. Maybe when I get my mind better. They can't eat. No, I'll do this tomorrow. You have to make shit happen if you want to fucking provide, and you know what I'm saying? Because on top of that, like, you have girls, dog. That's totally different from raising boys.
Hell yeah.
You have to be, of course, as men, we're an example to both genders. You have to fucking show them what they would expect from a man. Should they choose a man? Whatever they choose. Man, women, whatever the fuck. Should they choose a man, you have to be the best fucking expectation for little girls. because you don't want them meeting a motherfucker like you were back in the day. And
that's my worry, fool. That's why, like, now I'm just like, bro.
And I'm not saying that shit to talk bad. I'm saying
no,
you want the best for them is what I'm saying.
I think that's what any parent that's a parent to a girl or two girls or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what you worry about. Because I sit there and I think about this shit like, yo, I was a dog, bro. And I feel like that's why God gave me girls, because I was a fucking dog. You feel me? Yeah. And it's like, I'm learning how to be outside. I'm going to have to learn to be comfortable with stepping outside of my comfort zone, mm-hmm. which is better, because it's like, now I'm going to have to play tea parties. Now I'm going to have to let them color my nails. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that I'm going to have to do because I got girls.
You have to express your vulnerabilities.
Bro, and that's different, because if I had boys, it'd be more... I mean, I understand even if they're boys, like, you still got to love them. Like,
of course.
And be sentimental. But I think I would have took it as, like, be tough. No crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's play ball and, you know what I'm saying? Shit like
that's my issue right now, though, because I'm trying to break that fucking machismo, toxic masculinity fucking cycle with them. Because my pops, shout out to my pops, man. He's a bad motherfucker, bro. He's the dopest. But that's one person has my utmost unconditional love and respect, because he's just real. He taught me everything I fucking know and put so much wisdom in my head that, but there's a lot of things as an adult now that I look back on how I was raised, and it's like, fuck, I can't do that with my kids. I see why he did that. I see why, you know what I'm saying? We carry a little bit of, our fathers in us every generation.
And it goes both ways.
Good and the bad.
Good and the bad. And I'm going to tell you, in my situation, I don't want to say it's bad, because my dad did what he had to do. And, you're young, so you don't really know your dad that much till you get to a certain age and you start realizing, like, okay, this is my dad. Like, and how he moves, what he does, and shit like that. And my dad's a hustler, bro. But, he's got his crib down the street. You know what I'm saying? You've seen it. But it's never been to a point where it's like, responsibility wise, like, I don't know, bro. Like, he's there, but he's not like all there. You feel me? Like, he don't know how to cut the drinking. He's been drinking since he was 14, so it's hard for him to cut the drinking. And there's certain things that I think a focused father, which I'm not saying, like, I'm not perfect or anything. No one's perfect, right? Yeah. But, like, my grandfather, bro, he came from Juarez. They all stayed in one bedroom. He got up on his grind. He got a job. He got his house. He ended up getting he bought my mom's house, he bought my aunt's house, he bought my tio's house, and he bought my other tia's house. He bought them all. And he told them, you take care of the rest. Like, I just put the money down so that you can have somewhere to stay. Yeah. Like, and then plus, he's the handyman. He's the fucking everything, bro. Like, everything that a father would fucking know. Like, he knows how to change not saying that it's hard, but it's like changing a ceiling fan. You know, putting tile.
Man shit.
Yeah. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he does all that shit, bro. And it's like, I look at my dad, and my dad's got knowledge. My dad's got knowledge, bro. He knows he'll be able to survive, bro. Because he has his company and shit. He'll survive and shit. But when it comes to certain shit, like, I look at my grandpa, I'm just like, damn. Like, I love my pops, bro. But if I had to, like, want to pick who I want to be with or be like, it'd be my grandpa. Because, like, I got two girls now. Mm-hmm. And it's like, they're going to be asking me, hey, can you check my car? Can you do this? Can you do that?
Absolutely.
And I got to know how to do that shit. You feel me?
No, definitely.
So I'm educating myself. I'm trying to educate myself to that, bro. Because it's like, how can, as a man, like, you got to know all these things. You feel me? Like, my grandpa, he's a roofer. I'll tell you, bro. He
can do everything.
He can do everything, bro.
Jack of all trades.
I've been with him, bro. We've built an extra room in my house. Yeah. It's like, I've been there with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, this motherfucker knows how to do a lot, bro. Because he's done shit. So he knows how to do all this shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like, as a perfect man example, like, that's who I want to be with. Like, be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that right there, bro. To my girls, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I don't got to worry about leaving them in the house because, my mom's house, my dad's house, whenever, hopefully not anytime soon or anything like that. When they pass away, I'm going to have those houses. Yeah. So my thing is, I'm going to give them the house. I'm not going to stay with the house.
I feel you.
I'll try to buy my own house or try to do some something different. So, but those houses, my mom's like, I'm leaving it to you. I was like, okay, you're leaving it to me, but I'm leaving it to them.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that they don't ever have to worry about having to pay for a house or having to do this or having to do that. Like,
Dog, those are the biggest fucking assets you can utilize. You know, God forbid anything happens to your mom, to your dad, to your jefita. But when you do inherit those houses, dog, one thing I would do, and this is just my recommendation, to generate passive income, you know, consider renting them out, or what's the other word? I can't think of the other word, but it's basically essentially the same shit. And now you have two sources of income on a monthly basis while you're still out doing your hustle, and you have more time you can devote to your little girls in that process too. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about that. The only thing I don't like, I'm just like, I don't know. There's a responsibility that comes with it as a landlord.
Of course.
Hey, this
and
fucked up.
that
Hey,
goes
this
back
fucked
to you learning in the process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, landlord, I'm not paying the rent because this is fucked up. Bullshit. I'll be there in 2 minutes to fix that, whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever
Hey,
it is.
you teach yourself. You fix it. If you should encounter that problem again in another house, I know how to do it. You're going to pay me that fucking rent because this is going to get fixed.
Yeah.
You know, you need that window replaced. Oh, yeah, it's just going to be replaced. But I expect my fucking...
My moolah.
Because that's what I was planning on doing with this spot.
This one's back, the one we're in right now?
Yeah, because this is technically a bedroom.
I saw that, bro, and I was just like...
This is the bedroom. That's the living room, the kitchen, spare bedroom, and this is the closet over here.
I noticed that, bro. I noticed that. I walked in here, I was like, yo, this is a whole nother extra like crib.
When I bought the house, this is technically a 1-bedroom apartment that came with the property. So really, I have 2 pieces of property.
2, yeah.
But I never wanted to go the renter's route, especially in my own fucking backyard, dog, because
privacy. It's too close.
I don't want anyone fucking with my privacy. I enjoy my kids playing back here, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit, and not have to worry about, you know, hey, keep it down because the motherfucker I'm running to, he works nights or something, he's asleep, don't bother. Fuck that, man. Worked hard to get this crib. You do what this is your house, baby boy.
Yeah.
This is your house, baby girl. Do what the fuck you want to do. Go play, make noise, get dirty. I don't give a fuck. This is your house. Feel the freedom to do what the fuck you want to do.
And it's good that you did that. I mean, in a sense, I walked in here, I was like, yo, like, this is a whole nother, like, dog, this would be dope to rent. But at the same time, it's like, you can just keep it to yourself and do what you do, bro. Like, your kids get older, one of them gets older, and you just be like, Pops, I need my space. Well, shit, you know, you got...
No, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my office right now. You know, this is my studio, and this is my man cave type setup, but... You know, later on down the line, hopefully, you know, God willing, dog, I'm going to buy a new house. Renovate this one, not rent it out. I'm just going to keep it for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And from the looks of how the hood's going, the city's going to want to buy out all this shit because this is all commercial property. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they pay big fucking money for commercial property. So I'm thinking maybe like 10 years down the line, should the city approach me, hey, we'll give you $500,000 for your lot.
But is it even worth that?
That's what I'm saying though. It's if I feel I can flip that 500,000 and turn it into 5 million in a couple years, yeah, by all means. I don't need this fucking property that bad. You know, if I'm doing good enough to be able to be blessed to get another house,
why not?
Yeah, dog.
Why not?
And then when I do hit the millionaire club, I plan on just making generational wealth for the babies. Because, and notice how I say babies, dog. These motherfuckers are already going to be using my deodorant and shit because they're growing little fucking nut hairs under their armpits and shit. And that's just my mentality, dog. They're always going to be my babies. They're going to be my kids.
Regardless, bro. Regardless. Now you know how it feels when you were young and your parents would be like, that's my baby. And you're like fucking 18, 17. You're just like, Mom, what the fuck?
That's my baby. Don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
I just got in like 3 gang fights, man. I'm I'm recovering. What do you mean, baby? Like,
Yeah. My mom would always do that to me, bro. She'd be like, she called me Bubba, right? My mom's like, anywhere we went, bro. Like, even sometimes, not recently, she hasn't done it, but I catch her like, you know, I've caught her like throughout my 20s and a couple of 30s. She's like, that's my baby. You know, we'll be doing a job or something like that with my pops, and they'll be like, "Oh, this is my husband, and that's my son." She's like, "That's your son." She's like, "Yeah, that's my baby." And they'll be like, "Your baby," you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm big boy dog. You feel me? So like when she says that, it's just kind of like, "Your baby, damn, what the motherfucker?"
That's the highest fucking level of cariño that. You know what I'm saying?
That it is from a mom,
yeah.
bro. You feel me?
Yeah,
Pops,
definitely.
don't get me wrong, Pops loves me, bro, but Pops, you know how
tough love.
Tough love.
Tough love all day.
All day, bro. Like, he might think it, but he ain't gonna show it to me. He gonna be like,
if you do get that, it's behind the curtains. Hey, I love it, mijo. What? Can you say that shit again? Just a little bit.
What'd you say? Hold on, say it again.
Hey, ese pendejo, get the fuck away from me. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, well, for you thought. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, but man, parenting, bro, it's tough, but I never traded, bro. Like,
fuck no.
And don't get me wrong, I get my urges where it's like, oh, like before I got with this chick, like I was out doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple pieces and shit, whatever, but I don't regret it. I don't even want to say I regret her because it sounds fucked up, but I definitely don't regret my girls, dog. That's the best thing that came. That's the best thing that came out of the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
As much as you know, we feel some sort of way toward our baby mamas. It's like without them, we wouldn't have our kids.
Exactly.
So I mean, I don't hate my BM. You know, I wish her the best. I pray for her. I pray for all my enemies. Honestly, I'm not saying she's my enemy, but anyone I have disagreements with, trouble with, just overall fucking problems. I pray for him, dog. I've grown to that sense where it's like, I don't wish you no harm, my nigga. I don't wish you no fucking ill, no hatred towards you. Just I hope you do good. I hope you do better. I hope you can get your mind right, and I hope things work out better for you, bro.
But that took time to build, though, bro. Because I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Towards the beginning of everything that you're going through, it's like, bitch, I hate you.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the stage that I'm at right now, bro. It's like, I don't hate her for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But it's like, bitch, I fucking hate you. Like, I don't want to hear from you. I don't give a fuck if you flip over, you fucking die. I don't give a fuck.
Every baby daddy has said that shit about his baby mama at one point.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I know eventually it'll. I when I talk to her, like, you know what I'm saying, I talk to her every now and then. Like, I tell her, I wish you the best, though, dog. Like, and I'm not even sweet with her no more. I'm just kind of like, man, dog, like, I wish you the best, bro. Like, for reals, like, I'm realizing like the shit that you need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I pray, and at that, like, I have my hate moments. Then I have my moments where it's like, it's almost like not a scream for help, but it's just like, I do wish you the best, though, dog, because you have kids and it's tough to raise 5. And now that you had that extra head to help you, it's like it's gone. So now it's like all back on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it goes to that point where it's like, man, fuck you, I hate you, bitch. But because of the fact of shit that she's done to me, but maturity-wise, I'm just kind of like, nigga, like, I wish you the best, though, because it's fucking tough as a single parent.
Oh, yeah, dog.
And how from the other 2 baby daddies, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you know the other one. I think you might know the other one, bro.
We balled with him before.
Yeah, you know, big old fucking, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That motherfucker. You know, he just disregarded his 2 girls, bro. And it's like, damn, bro.
His loss.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. But those girls got good hair on their shoulders, bro. Like, any teenagers are gonna be teenagers.
Yeah.
But they got dirty. I set them up to the point where it's like, when I had them,
Mm-hmm.
I made them start thinking about a career.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I want you to think about what you want to do and tell me why you want to do it and this and that. And she fell in love with it. The older one wanted to be a detective.
That speaks volumes, though.
Yeah, and she did it because she would see the first 48,
mm-hmm.
and she just like, yo, that looks dope.
And that's a beautiful thing, dog, because you can tell a lot about where a kid is looking to go in life based on that answer they give you when you ask them, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, and they're gonna fuck up. They're gonna fuck up because they're still kids, bro. And they're thinking about it so young. But I told her, try to stay on track because, you know, you want to be a detective, and one night of fucking partying and one night of this or one night of this is gonna fuck up your whole track.
Mm-hmm.
You might get lucky. I don't know if they're still doing it now, where it's like when you turn 18 or turn...
Yeah, they're still doing it.
you turn 18, boom, your record gets clean, so you might get lucky.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it is to be a detective. I don't know if they look back, even more back, to your...
I think they're pretty lenient as far as, letting motherfuckers in the academy because they're hiring like crazy. They've been hiring like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that they like promote from within. You can start off on the beat or whatever, and then you could work your way up to detective. But like, still, dog. I mean, if she already has that mentality, she's gonna make it happen one way or another.
Yeah, she's smart, bro. And she's smart. Yeah, as much as she's a fucking cabrona, bro, and this and that, but she's really fucking smart, dog.
Yeah. Like, really... I never met your ex-daughters.
Oh.
I don't even know if that's the right fucking term, but just for the sake of argument, you know what I'm saying? Like when my son's, his friends.
Yeah, you met the boys.
Adam and
AJ.
And AJ. When they came over, like that's how I knew, like, damn, they're CHITO and old girl, they're doing some fucking good parenting work because I remember when they came over, we had made them some food and they ate their food. And they picked up their trash. They put their dishes in the sink. They started washing dishes. I came out. Whoa, what the fuck? What are you doing? Oh, what are we doing that? Go play, have fun. Oh, but I'm just washing my dishes because I just finished it. No, bro, don't worry about that. Go play, go have fun, man.
Yeah.
Like, let me out. We're handling the cleaning and all that, all right? Don't worry about it, Papa. Go. Are you sure? And he was real fucking timid about it. He's like, no, I want to. No, bro, don't worry about it. Go clean, for real.
Yeah. It's the morals that I try showing them, bro, because that's what I always told my ex, like, if they're going to act up in the house, they're going to act up in the house. But as soon as they step into somebody else's house, they got to be knowledgeable to be like...
Etiquette.
Smart. Like, hey, pick up after yourself. If you wake up in the morning, you stay somewhere, pick up your area. You know what I'm saying? Be generous enough to be like, all right, I'm going to start cleaning. Even if I slept on this side, I'm going to start cleaning, cleaning up the room, shit like that. And they're well educated, bro. They're just kids, you feel me? And I was hard on them. I was really hard on them. But I just wanted the best for them because, again, their dad wasn't in the picture. No effort, no nothing. Like, and Odessa, bro.
You took that role.
Yeah, I took that role, and I was like, all right.
I commend you for that as well.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hard, bro. It's fucking hard. It's really hard because it's like you're not just dealing with your 2 kids. You're dealing with the other 5 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everyone's got a different personality. And it's always a fight. And I felt like that's why it was going to be another reason why we didn't work out. Because it's like, it was just too much. And it's like, my thing is that I hope that she focuses on the kids more than personal pleasure. You feel me?
Let me see. Emphasize a little bit. What do you mean when you say...
Like, personal pleasure, meaning like, I hope that she focuses on being a mother.
Oh, like rather than
partying.
Yeah. I got you now. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Having her fun, whatever. Because it's like, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just talked to her this morning. I was like, I hope you get on the ball, though, Kim, because it's like, well, I said her name right. Fuck. Shit.
This nigga.
And she gonna watch this shit. Fuck it, whatever. I told her, bro, that, man, look, you get on the ball and shit, like, do your thing and don't worry about nobody else, Be a mom, fool. You know
like, straight up, dog, anytime I've seen her, I've always seen her, like, working and shit. Like, I've never seen her not hustling. No, and she that's what she is, bro. Like, and I would give it to her, like, here she had a hard time because you know how it is here to find a job, bro. And for a while, it's hard to find a job here because it's, like, something that pays good. She's worked here, she's worked there. And for the family size, it's just kind of like, fuck, we need something better, you know what I'm saying? But that she worked, bro. Like, she has it in her, you know what I'm saying? But, how do I say it? Like, not to take away. Just not to even take away. She's a hard worker. Yeah, you're right. She works hard and she does her best at anything that she try to do. You feel me? But, as a parent, you get tired, dog. You know what I'm saying? She just has her moments where she gets tired and she's like, fuck, this is a lot. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't personally know her, but I respect the fact that she hustles and she grinds for her kids.
Yeah.
Because, like, my BM, on the other hand, when we went to court, she was lost in her tracks because she didn't know how to answer oh, have you been employed? How many hours a week do you work? 20. You work 20 hours a week. Okay, well, how do you plan on supporting 4 kids should the kids go back with you? How do you plan on supporting 4 kids and yourself and pay rent and pay bills. And with the inflation, shit's going up, provide. And, you know, she
looked, yeah, like she wasn't.
She's always been dependent, you know, on welfare, on the government, food stamps. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that shit. Everybody needs help every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good stepping stone for you to use it so that you could.
I'm talking about motherfuckers that live off of it because they're just so accustomed to it. You know what I'm saying? That I have a problem with because that shit is taken out of everyone else's pockets, tax-wise. And then, you know, people are getting over on that shit free for life.
Yeah.
Like her. She's living in housing right now. She's still getting food stamps. She's getting child support from the other motherfucker. And she's getting a whole bunch of other assistance.
And this is the motherfucker that would go to your crib?
Yeah, he's the one that would hit my...
But that's the other baby daddy?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Just so I can be like, okay.
No, yeah. And, dog, she's never really had, like, a real job. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't understand the concept of working 40, 50, 60 hours a week to make ends meet. To, you know what I'm saying? She's so accustomed to the, you know... There's silver spoon, where motherfuckers have everything given to them by rich people. And there's a silver spoon, which, for motherfuckers that have everything given to them by the government.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she has that silver spoon from the government. You know?
And it's tough because and that's one thing with this girl. She never wanted to take the housing.
I respect that. I respect her even more now hearing that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would tell her take the housing for the meanwhile, so that we don't have to. I was with her, so I was like, take it. You know, if you know how that shit goes. Like,
and she would well be within her rights to do it.
Yeah, and she was like, I don't want to do it. She's like, because she has a cousin that does it, and she's like, bro, you fucking acting bummy. So for her to
respect. I'm not gonna say her name. Respect though. Straight up. That's
She took that shit like a G, dog. Like she'd rather struggle than to take the easy way. She'll take the food stamps because I mean obviously
everyone's gotta eat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like she just won't do the fucking housing, bro. She'll be like, I'm down, but I can't because it's like motherfuckers live off of that shit for free, and it's like you look bummy when you look bummy. Look,
nigga, how the fuck is the housing now? How does that shit look like? Motherfucking luxury modern apartments.
Yo, it's all different
now,
bro.
Fuck.
And there's two different ways, bro. There's two different ways of. I feel like there's two different ways. There's two different. The housing for a bummy bitch that just uses it just to be a bum and does stupid shit and doesn't grind or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that it's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Vice versa, where it's the single mother that's using housing to grind. Yeah. To use it to her advantage so that she, like, say...
That's how you utilize it.
That's how you're supposed to use it so that when you get on your feet and you get a career, you get a good job, you're like, all right, thank you for your help. I'm good. Yeah. Like, I got my shit. I got my house.
The person who really wants to use it the way I'm using it, have it next because they need it.
They need it.
Not for the next fucking little Instagram model bitch that wants to flex like, oh, I got my own spot. Bitch, shut up. You know you're not paying. You're paying $13 a month, motherfucker.
You live in a Marmolejo, so...
the new luxurious Marmolejo. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. And it's like there's levels to it. There's like I said, the bummy level.
Nigga, that's the shit that pisses me the fuck off, dog, because they pay what is it, like $20, $30 a month for rent?
For rent.
And then they still get food stamps, and then they'll still get child support, and they'll still get government assistance, and they're all on fucking Instagram flexing and shit like, I'm a boss bitch, I'm handling my business. No, bitch, you're not. Uncle Sam is your fucking sugar daddy. Shut the fuck up.
On God, bro. And it's like that, bro. And that's why I understood her. That's why I understood her. I was like, yo, like...
I respect women that, like her, they know, fuck that. I don't need the help. I'll make this shit happen on my own.
Yeah.
I respect the G in that.
I did too. I would just tell her that for that same reason. For the second reason I said... So that we could pick ourselves up. We're able to save, pick ourselves up, be able to get a good job, and then bounce.
It's facts.
You feel me? And I understood it when she would talk about, a certain person where it's like, she's just taking advantage of it. She ain't really doing shit with herself.
Like, dog, with me, you remember my apartment, right?
Yeah.
At the Cielo Vista.
The haunted one.
We'll save that for another story. But, damn. But
that shit had me spooked, nigga.
yeah,
Like,
dog. Like, you remember? I don't know how the fuck I did it, dog. Like, what you remember? You know, my second job.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only way I was able to make ends meet. Because remember, I was paying almost $800 a month in child support. Dog, my fucking checks that were supposed to look good, oof, horrible.
Rough.
I was barely making rent. There was instances where my fucking light got cut off a few times because I couldn't pay my light bill. There's a few people, you know, that watch this shit that know. Like, they've come over. Hey, bro, your light's not working. You need to change the bulb. Oh, nah, bro, the bulb's fine. It's my electricity.
There you are with the wall light.
They'll be like, what, did the power go out? I hear your neighbor upstairs like, nah, bro, my electricity.
Is out.
And they get the, oh, okay. You want to go to the bar or something? They have electricity.
Nah, then we'll just get a bunch of flashlights and put them on and candles, nigga. We lit.
Fuck them goddamn lights.
Yeah.
I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them
Yeah.
bitches. But that was reality, dog. Like, and I was a single dad, so no one gave a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a dad. He's a criminal. In Texas, fuck both of them.
Yeah.
You know? Texas is a pro-woman state. I get that. But come on, man. You're going to fucking throw us out to the wolves and expect us... You arrest dads that don't pay child support, and it's not because of negligence to pay. They can't pay because we have to find a way to survive.
I just think they got to look at it better, bro. Like, look into why they can't pay. Like, instead of throwing a motherfucker in jail talking about, you can't pay child support? All right, here's a warrant for your arrest. Like you say, there's really people out there that are really trying to pay that shit. It's just like they still got to find a way for themselves and then still try to pay child support. You feel me?
Thank God, dog, I never missed a payment. Like, that's one thing I did not fuck with. I did not want
any type of troubles with.
I was already on probation. Imagine
that,
I get picked up after doing so good and not getting fucking caught up in the streets and not getting into trouble, and
probation violation, nigga.
You're going to jail. Why am I going to jail? There's a warrant for your arrest. How's there a warrant for my arrest? I've been doing everything good. No child support payment. Damn. So you're telling me I have to go do a 2 to 6 year bid because of child support payment? And I'm picking my fucking kids up every time that I can. Every time I'm supposed to visit with them. I'm even going out of my way to get them more time if I can because they're my fucking kids and I want to spend time with them. But because I didn't make a payment or two, man, fuck that, bro. The system is fucked up.
It's fucked up. And it sucks, bro, because it's like, I tip my hats off to you, bro, because I can't relate to that because I feel like child support should be really for the shitty fucking dad. Like a shitty fucking father that doesn't want to be in the kid's life. Doesn't want to do that. And for a woman to be pity to do that to a man that's really actually out here trying to do something. And I can't relate to it, bro, because first and foremost, if my ex had the kids, I wouldn't be on child support. Like, we talked about it. She kept the G all the way. She's like, I wouldn't put you on child support. Just help me out, like, on the cool. When I ask you for something, like, be there. When I ask you for supplies or clothes or the girls need this, like, be there. But in this case, it worked vice versa. I got the girls.
Yeah.
And I told her,